Hello, this is Dark Ephemera, Dark Arts and Crafts, and welcome to my ASMR channel. This is where you and I are going to be looking at some interesting things, mostly crafts, but it can be almost anything else. Case in point, today we are going to be looking at some of my collection of Godzilla figures. I'm going to start with Vinimates Series 1. These came out in 2019. It's very solid plastic. Only the head moves. This first one is the original Godzilla from 1954. Also in Series 1 is this Millennium Godzilla. Again, only the head moves. There's his metallic purple spines. And Millennium Godzilla has white claws and toes. And the third piece from Vinimates Series 1 is Mecha Godzilla. He looks great. The spines, the silver paint. His head turns all the way around. I also collect Kidrobot figures, so I'll show you the corresponding ones. These very cute, like chibi anime. These are blind boxes. This one is 1954. Side-by-side comparison. There's also a Millennium Godzilla from Kidrobot. They look great together. And of course, a Kidrobot Mecha Godzilla. Fantastic. Let's see, what shall I show you next? I think we're going to move on to some of Godzilla's villains and friends. There we go. So, one of his most famous friends is Mothra. This is Kidrobot's Mothra figure. Or Mothra, sorry. She has shiny blue eyes. This is a great figure. She looks cute. She has the double-lobed wings. I say that in contrast to Jakks Pacific, which came out with this figure, meant to be more screen accurate to the movie Godzilla King of the Monsters. The wings move in they kind of rotate a little. But these wings are very narrow, even though there's an indication of a second lobe. There isn't a second lobe. Mothra herself is a solid color, no articulation. Her front legs are fused together, and she has very tiny blue eyes. I wish this figure had a little more, I don't know, transparent wings, perhaps. Here's another villain / sometimes ally. This is Kidrobot's Rodan. From the front he looks very strange, but he's got a great profile. These purple horns are fantastic. And from the Vinimates second series that came out in the beginning of 2020, here is a Rodan figure. Now this is more classic, anthropomorphic, because it's a man in a suit. Great detail on the spines on the back, the horns. And you can see that the wings have a transparency to them. Still solid plastic, but a little thinner in the wings. They're bendable. Vinimates has no articulation except for the head. And then, in stark contrast, I have the Jakks Pacific, where this came from. Rodan. Wonderful detail. The wings look like molten lava. The wings move. The head moves. And the legs move. Position him right. He can kind of stand up a bit. That's pretty good. Well, I had a lot of problems with Jakks Pacific's Mothra character. I just love this Rodan. I think he's great looking. I already talked about the Millennium Godzilla with the purple spines. I have this very realistic looking one. I bought it loose in a unwrapped in a box, so a loose toy box at a toy show. And he's great, very screen accurate. His arms move, legs move. I think that's it. Not the tail or the head. The spines are great looking. Purple. Not as spiky as some have made it. But I think it's a nice little figure. But unfortunately, I don't know where it's from. I don't think it's a Jakks Pacific figure. I'm not sure. Everybody clear the decks. And my last figure I'm going to show you as character is King Ghidorah. Or you can pronounce him Ghidorah. This is Kidrobot's King Ghidorah. So cute. All three of the heads move as a unit. And that's all the articulation. The wings I had to kind of glue on. They were not easy to put in. Double tail. Kidrobot does such a good job of making these cute, chibi type figures. And of course they're not very realistic or very screen accurate. For that, you're going to need to go to Jakks Pacific. Here he comes. Look at that. Fantastic. Huge figure. His wings move. His individual heads move. His legs move. Kind of can sit upright like this, but he is very wing heavy. Start to lower the wings. He tips forward. There's a lot of great detail in the back, the tail, the double clubs. The wings are very thick, not transparent at all or translucent. They could have gotten rid of a bit of weight. I'm not happy with the coloring. You can see the paint is going in this direction. I'd color the spines a little darker, do some other shading. And the heads don't have any shading at all, even though there's some wonderful detail. I may repaint some of these because that's kind of what I do sometimes. But he's got some great detail, which should be easy to add some shading in here. I'd have to watch the movie a few more times to see what colors I can put in besides this solid yellow. Okay. Oh, he's too big to be in the front. Let's bring some of these figures in. So we've got Vinimates figures. There's 2 more that I need. I hope they continue making them. These are the Kidrobot, and I have a total of 12, I think. And this set of Jakks Pacific, which came with 3 different Godzillas from the movie Godzilla King of the Monsters. Well, that's it. I want to thank everybody for being here. I hope you enjoyed this video and had a really relaxing time with me. This is Dark Ephemera. Goodbye. Good night.